We're picking up around 10 years after we ended the original series and finding Raylan, the man in the hat. And as we like to say, the road ahead is now a little bit shorter than the road behind.
Events take Raylan to Detroit, so he's a little bit of a fish out of water, and I think he sees a changing world that he hasn't really changed with.
You were going to put a black man in the trunk of your car.
Your Honor, the marshal is not the one on trial here.
Give me a minute, and he will be.
He's older, he's got a teenager, he's just trying to deal. You know, he's trying to figure out how to balance being a lawman and a father.
So this is what you call quality time.
This is a different world for him, and in Detroit, he encounters a bad dude who needs to be put down.
It's one of Elmore Leonard's best villains that he's ever wrote, and if it wasn't evil, it could be no good, right?
The series is based on an older crime novel of Elmore Leonard's city Primeval.
It is not a Raylan novel, but the whole notion was to take Raylan and catapult him into this other story, so that's what we did.
You've been special requested.
Requested by who?
Judge Guy.
Sometimes I guess it takes an angry white guy to catch an angry white guy.
Raylan's sort of been roped into a high-profile murder case gone wrong. The deeper he digs, the worse it gets.
I'm gonna need a few things if you expect me to do.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
There's Clement Mansell, who's one of the worst guys that Raylan's ever faced.
It's a really twisted person, but who's also very charming.
See ya. Not if I see you first.
It's a lot like playing the devil.
He's so volatile, he's so unpredictable that everybody's trying to protect themselves because they don't know who he's gonna kill next.
Where did you get this?
Where I left it, in the ceiling above the shitter.
And Carolyn Wilder, who once defended Mansell, is kind of blackmailed to defend him again.
She's a lawyer, but a lawyer who is questioning the law itself and questioning the system in general.
Why can't anybody just do the right thing?
And it's really the story of these three characters and how their relationships come into conflict.
Stick around, Marshal. I'll show you how we get shit done in Detroit.
There's no question when Raylan steps on the scene, he's an outsider.
Raylan comes in with a whole different way of being a cop, and that's a changing thing in our world.
The idea of the police department as a whole being a little more complicated, I think is really interesting to explore, considering the world we're in at this current moment and the issues people are discussing.
A lot of the writer's room was trying to figure out how to update this material in such a way that's respectful of what's really going on in the world while still maintaining a fun cop show.
It feels like the show, and it feels nothing like the show all at once. I tell you what, it's really nice to be back.